My name is Victoria. I'm the co-founder of Divina Denuevo and Hart Papery. They're two different companies. Hart Papery makes laser engraved wood products and Divina Denuevo makes leather goods with a lifetime guarantee. What's different from our competitors is that we allow you to customize your product. So we'll have a base product on the website and you can choose to add pockets or take away pockets, increase the size of the gusset. You can pretty much customize any part of the bag. We also make wallets and just anything that you can carry, we make. We do a lot of custom work as well, so a lot of our products have come about from custom requests. For example, we make a leather chef knife roll because we had a customer who really wanted a roll for his chef knives. And it's actually become one of our best sellers. Same with our wet shaving roll. We make a roll for people who really like wet shaving and they have all the shaving accessories. And because there's not a whole lot of people out there making something like that and making it custom to your shaving kit requirements, so the size of your razor, the size of your brush, the size of your shaving soap tin, it's become one of our more popular items. So we're going to make a luggage tag. What we use to make the luggage tag are these metal dies, and they basically work like cookie cutters. Instead of hand cutting things, which we would normally do, but once you start to produce in a larger volume, you get dies made. What happens is this guy, Maximus, he comes over and he delivers 2 tons of pressure straight down and he cuts things out for us. So once we've lasered the project onto the leather, we line it up so that it's centered, and you have to keep in mind that we're going to be stitching around it, so you want seam allowance. So the graphic has to be small enough that it fits inside that area and so that the hole doesn't cut any part out. Then you just slide him over. And you get your cookie. So that's one side, then we cut the other side. And the retaining strap. So what we end up doing is we glue these 2 pieces together just to make sewing easier and less likely to not be perfectly flush. So you just take a tiny bit of glue and you go along the edge. And then you line them up as flush as you can get them. So drop a clip in there. The whole idea is that this is just perfectly flush and there's no pieces that you then have to trim off. So now we're going to let that dry while we do the hardware on this. Just a buckle, and what happens is it gets fed in. You put the loop in and then you feed that. So then you just end up with like a little, basically a mini belt, but it's the retainer strap. So this is what the luggage tag uses to attach to the suitcase. We grab a small rivet, you insert all the way around, you put the rivet cap on, you stick this guy over here. Now he's attached, and we always, for quality control, pull and make sure that it's perfectly set. It is, so we're good to go. We now have a retainer strap. I'm going to sew with this side up because the stitching on the top side that you sew is always nicer than on the bottom. So since this is the side that I want people to look at, this is the side I'm going to sew. And I always start here because the strap is going to cover this area, so you won't see the back stitch. The whole idea is to just try and make it look as perfect as possible. So we bury the needle and we start going. So our work has a lifetime guarantee, so I try very hard to make sure that nobody ever has to come and tell me that something broke. And so instead of just doing a back stitch, we actually pull our threads through and and tie them off. It takes a little bit extra time, but it's just one more little piece of security, right? You just burn the thread so that it won't come undone. Now we take this guy, we thread him through, and you have a luggage tag. So our other company, Hart Papery, makes personalized wood laser engraved products. So one of our biggest markets is the wedding market. We make a lot of custom cufflinks for the wedding party, tie clips, name tags for the seating arrangements, and we allow people to get bulk order quantity discounts, but we sell straight to the end user, so it's very handy for them. We got a hobby laser several years ago with the intent to laser engrave these little tags that we actually put into some of our earlier leather products. Anything that has an antique key, and we use a lot of antique keys and antique hardware on our products, gets a tag sewn inside. So, for example, you can see in this wallet, we have a tag that tells you where the key came from. And that's this key right here. After we got the laser and we're using it solely for that, we branched out and started cutting all of our patterns with our laser. And then eventually we started playing with wood and making wood products as well. And it's just kind of ballooned to a point where our hobby laser couldn't really handle the amount that we needed to create, and it was slowing down production. So we invested in the Speedy so that we'd be able to improve our production speed, reducing our labor costs, and produce on a larger scale. So we chose Trotec instead of the competitors because Trotec had the best reputation for customer service. The fact that they have a local office was really beneficial for us. We just had some experiences with our hobby laser where something broke and we just couldn't get the repair done fast enough. So it was really appealing to us to have the opportunity to be able to contact Trotec and always have somebody available to help, to troubleshoot. So far we haven't needed to do that, which is awesome. The things that we love the most about Trotec, oh my god, all the things. The autofocus is great. The fact that we can go back to a job on the bed without having to place a little dot marker to tell us where it is because it's connected to the computer, and it's hard to explain all these wonderful things if you haven't experienced a hobby laser, because it's just, these things are standard issue for a professional laser, but for a hobby laser, they are just things one might dream of. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, you can visit our website, www.divina-denuevo.com, and Hart Papery, we have an Etsy store, which is just Hart Papery Gifts.